Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Umair Abad from Pingo's English School and Eureka School System. Today the date is 27th August 2020 and this video is for grade 6, LS1 and LS2. In today's online class we have studied about page number 11 of your English language book, in which we have studied about sentence types and structures. The first heading is phrases. Phrases are those group of words in which finite verbs are not contained. There are no phrase does not contain finite verbs. As I have already told you, finite verbs are those verbs in which the form of verb changes according to the tense, the number of people or pronouns. So finite verbs are not included in phrases. And for example, the dog is lazing in the sun. Now if we change the tense into past tense, so we're going to write it as the dog was lazing in the sun. As lazing is the verb, it will stay the same, the past has changed. So phrases do not contain finite verbs. The next one is clause. Now clauses are those groups of words which contain finite verbs. In clauses, finite verbs are contained, and there are three types of clauses. One is the main clause, in which we tell the main thing what has happened. The main idea, the main sentence is known as the main clause. For example, Hassan has done his homework. So we have already told that Hassan has done his homework. That's the main idea, the main sentence which is done. Now the second clause is the subordinate clause. That means that those sentences which give us supporting detail, of the main clause. For example, Hassan has done his homework. This is the main clause. And if we talk about the subordinate clause, which is a supporting detail, that will be which was given by his Urdu teacher. For example, Hassan has done his homework, that's the main clause. Which was given by his Urdu teacher, that's the supporting idea, the supporting detail, which is known as the subordinate clause. And the third one is complex clause. Complex clauses basically don't have any link as such to the main clause, but they can be added. So those sentences which are included but they are not so relevant to the main clause, those are known as complex clauses. That means, for instance, Hassan has done his homework, main clause. Which was given to him by the Urdu teacher, that's the subordinate clause. And the third one, and then he went to sleep. So basically it's not something related to his homework or the work which he did, but we are just adding a supporting detail. So that means this is the complex clause. So this is what we have learned today, and now your homework is that you have to do exercise number 3 on page number 12. They have given you main hints of a story in a paragraph. You have to form sentences by using those details, and you can add some interesting details by yourself as well. The story should be of more than 3 paragraphs, and you have to do this in your English language notebook. Further, we have studied about punctuation marks, in which we have studied about full stops, commas, dashes and hyphens, colons, semicolons, question marks. So you all have to read about these as well, the punctuation marks, and then I'll be asking you questions in the next class. So take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.